Today we will discuss about the blocks and bricks used in masonry work. That is what we call as brick masonry or block masonry. See, we know that AAC blocks are available nowadays. AAC blocks means autoclaved aerated blocks, and we know that they are made from cement, fly ash, lime, aggregate, and other admixtures like aluminum powder and so on. And then we get nominal dimensions as 400 and above. So the dimensions are such that they are larger than the bricks which are available, clay bricks or fly ash bricks. And then we know that their composition or the types of AC blocks are as grade 1 and grade 2, and they have compressive strength of varying density that varies from 450 to 1000 kg per cubic meter, and higher the density then higher the compressive strength. Then we know that fly ash is mixed in AAC block, therefore it is considered a green product. Then cement and lime aggregates and admixtures are added, particularly accelerating admixtures, water reducing and air entering admixtures, waterproofing agents and coloring pigments if required. Density normally what we get in market that varies between 550 to 650 kg per cubic meter, and as we know that the density of water is about 1000 kg per cubic meter, therefore they are quite lightweight material, and they are cured under heat and pressure in autoclave. That's why the name of AAC. Advantages of AAC blocks are that they are very light, and hence loading of building reduces because the load of masonry work gets reduced, and therefore the load on beams and columns and foundation also gets reduced. Therefore there is a saving of other materials also. Then they are factory made, so uniformity is there and quality also can be expected. And then their finish is good. There's no rough face, and then thick layer of plaster is not required what we require in ordinary bricks. They have good thermal insulation properties, better fire resistance, and they are quick and easy handling. Easy handling is there, and they are quick for installation also because of the size. So that result into faster masonry output, and it's good for high rise structures because they are light and they are quick in handling and also quick installations. Then they are considered, as I told, as eco-friendly material due to fly ash content and low density. Let us talk some of the limitations of AAC blocks. They may produce cracks, particularly at some places after installation. Then they are to be handled carefully to avoid chipping off, like not like bricks. Uh, Cutting to be done with cutters only, whether cutting of the blocks or cutting of the chases, etc. Not recommended for load bearing structure as their compressive strength is low, about 30 to 45 kg per square centimeter, and they may not be available at all places. So then cart is to be added if you are using at interior places or from outside, which is far away place. That becomes costly. And then curved surface cannot be prepared with AAC blocks because of the higher size. You see the photograph of AAC blocks. They are quite uniform. Then let us talk about fly ash bricks. They are available in different compressive strength, and they have better compressive strength than even bricks. clay bricks, and much better than AAC blocks, and they are they are available in normal size. Therefore, their handling is easy, and they are like clay bricks, not clay fly ash bricks. And then to be manufactured from pulverized fly ash of grade 1 or grade 2. Then the sand is mixed, or stone dust is mixed in this one, and lime or cement is mixed, and there are some additives. Efflorescence is varying from slight to moderate based on their compressive strength. And then water absorption is also varying from 15% to 20%. 50% is permissible for higher class than 12.5, and for 12.5 it is maximum, it is 20%. Advantages of fly ash bricks is that they contain about 60% fly ash, hence a green product. And as we have seen, AAC block contains only 20%, about 20% fly ash. And these another advantage is that they can be produced having high compressive strength, and even normally 7.5 and 10 we are using in our masonry work. And then if minimum strength of bricks is considered as 3.5, then with reference to minimum compressive strength, it is quite high. However, the bricks of 7.5 and 10 are also available. Easy handling is there because of the size. Density almost same as burnt clay bricks, but more than AAC blocks. Can be used for load bearing and not non-load bearing structures. This is a major advantage, as AAC block are not used for load bearing structures. And then they can also be used for a small curved surface because of the size. Let us see the limitations of fly ash bricks. Quality needs to be ensured. In some of the cases, some problems are observed. During handling, corners may get chipped off in some cases. At some places, it may be a monopoly item, only one manufacturer may be there or may not be even there. Then again, the cost is to be found out, cost is to be considered with respect to particularly other alternates available. And this may not, because this may not be available at all places. And if normally this fly ash is to be carted from the thermal power stations. Therefore, the cost depends on the availability of thermal power stations near the manufacturing plants. You can see the photographs here of fly ash bricks. Let us talk about recycled construction demolition waste blocks. They can be made from two different recycled materials. One is called as RCA, recycled concrete aggregates. Another is called as recycled aggregates. Recycled concrete aggregates are recycled from concrete, while recycled aggregates are recycled from mix of concrete, bricks, and so on. So particularly when blocks are manufactured from RCA, they have better uniformity and consistency, and even quality will be better. But when they are manufactured from recycled aggregates, because the composition may vary from place to place or from lot to lot because of the brick aggregates and the ratio of brick aggregates and concrete aggregates in during recycling. So then uniformity and consistency, these are to be ensured. That means quality has to be ensured as per requirement. They can be used for filler walls, and they are heavy like solid blocks, so that handling is difficult. And then it is also green materials being manufactured from CND waste. So major advantage is that this material is considered a green material. You can see this is from RCA, and this you can see is from reinforced recycled aggregate. More than 17 lakhs of blocks were used in additional Supreme Court office build block by CPWD in Delhi. So these are some of the photographs. And then limitations may be that quality has to be ensured for our blocks, both of RCA and RA, and particularly of RA, the recycled aggregates. That is important, and project manager, project in charge should ensure the quality and get them tested. Heavy and difficult in handling, that is another limitation. Then tests are to be done as IS codes are yet to be finalized for recycled blocks. Though IS 383 specifies limited percentage of recycled aggregates in few mixed grade concretes. And large size blocks are there. If they are manufactured in large size, then they may not be suitable for curved surface. So these are some of the limitations. Let us talk about burnt clay bricks. We know this is a traditional and versatile material, and basically it is labor intensive when machine made bricks are not used. They can be used for load bearing structure as well as filler walls, non-load bearing walls. That's why it is versatile material. They are available in nearly all over the country. That is another advantage. And because of the traditional material, but at a few places, class 7.5 and above bricks may not be available because of the soil available there. So that is a problem, that at some places even class 50 or 75 bricks, what we call class 5 or 7.5 MP, they are not available. So one has to find the alternate material. So there there is additional problem. Then plaster of 15 mm thick or so, that is recommended in case of burnt clay bricks because of the rough surface. So that is not required in other type of bricks like what we have discussed. So but here in case of burnt clay bricks, that is required. As the bricks use clay, which is natural resource material, so it is not considered a clean material nowadays. That's why the engineers are switching over to other alternatives like AAC blocks or FLYASH bricks or recycled CNT waste blocks. We know this all. And then advantages are many of burnt clay bricks, though it's not a green material. But then brick beds are suitable even for waterproofing, plinth protection and all that. So even brick, even this has broken, then also it is used. Almost nothing goes waste in burnt clay bricks, and there is easy handling and easy availability all over the country, and still a choice material at large by in private construction, particularly small size constructions. Then brickwork does not use cement during manufacturing. Machine made and manually made bricks are available. Even recycling of brick bats is feasible, as we have just discussed that in case of recycled CND waste. These brick bats are also recycled. And then this can be used for curved surfaces also because of the small size. And cost of alternate materials is still not less in most of the cases than clay bricks, or substantially less. Is minor variation is there. That's why burnt clay bricks are still being used in the country. So that is in fact that is the status when we are using alternate of burnt clay bricks. So one has to analyze all materials, and then recycled CND waste materials are not available all over the country. That is another thing. though this availability of burnt clay bricks is almost all over the country, but then a strength is to be found out, and then a decision is to be taken. So project manager should take the decision as per the availability of materials and their pros and cons. So thank you very much for attending. I am K M Soni, ADG retired civil. Thanks a lot.